welcome back to Handmade by Shirley. So I've come on to decorate a box. I am saving this box from the bin. It was actually some socks I'd sent to my son and his partner for his part of his Christmas, and they gave us the box back because they thought I could use it to house something in, and I did think. So what I'm thinking is of decorating the box to house my eyelets in. So I've got a wee collection of eyelets, and I thought if I decorated it, I could have my eyelets in there. So these were a nice couple of pairs of socks. I think we got 3 in there from this company, and I know that is lovely. It seems a shape to sort of hide it, but I've decided I'm going to hide it. So anyway, I've not got a lot of eyelets, as you can see, so I've already put in a piece on the bottom. So this is just pattern paper from my stash, so I can either have it that way or that way. I've got some nice little trinket things and florals that Andrea the Cumbrian Crafter gave me, and I might decorate the top with that depending on what it looks like. But I think I might put maybe a couple of these metal things on the top, not sure. So I've, as I say, this piece here is slightly smaller because it's going to go inside, and to get it to fit I have to make it slightly smaller. So I've got lots of different patterns. I did think I might use this on the lid because it's quite nice as well, or I've got a wood pattern on the back there, and then yes, it is showing a bit of the green, but that's okay. Or I could use the other side of this, and we could have, or was that the smaller one? No, that's the smaller one. We could have the blue florals on, I'm just not quite sure. Or, as I say, I can have this and that, or just not sure. So I've got a few options here. So first of all, I think I'm going to pop this in that away, I think, or will I go that away? Maybe I'll go that away because it's a bit more of a neutral colour. So I'm just going to get some glue and let's just pop that in. So I hope you're all doing well. When this video comes out, I'll probably be on holiday, but I do have a few videos coming out. I've got Tag Tuesday, I've got another couple of videos, and if I don't manage to do enough, I would like you to have a look at some of my older videos just to keep these YouTube algorithms going while I'm away. So that's the inside. So this was inspiration actually by Andrea the Cumbrian Crafter, because she did the same thing. She covered a box and put some of her, I think it was wax seals in it. So I do quite like that, but I'm not sure, because then I'd probably have that on it, but that would look okay, I think. Or, as I say, I could use that one, which is quite pretty. Decisions, I just don't know. So, let's see. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty. So that bit would need to go on there. Like that, I think. And then you would have your box would go down over there, but you'd still see a bit of that. So it could either be, oh, let's just put, may have to actually rethink this. So let's just do this one and see. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put it on to the box there, I'm just going to put it on here because that was what I measured it for really. So it's a slightly bigger size, I may have to cut a bit off the bottom. Yeah, it's a bit bigger. than I anticipated. See there? I suppose it doesn't really matter, but let's just try and cut that bit off. Right, there we go. So if you don't know Andrea the Cumbrian Crafter, please go over to her channel and have a look. She does some great stuff, lovely stuff. Now, I do not have, right, I do have another one, so we'll pop that one onto this side as well, just so it's in keeping with the other side. So this is a really quite sturdy box, so I thought perfect for recycling it and using it as an actual storage box. So let's just make sure that's kind of just below that crease there, not too far down, and then of course that's going to be over again, so I'm going to have to cut that off. There we go, that's fine. So that's the same on both sides. So it's just deciding for the lid, really, isn't it? What should I do? Should I do that, or should I have that lid, or should I have this lid? Don't know. I think I might just be going with this one because I think that's quite nice. So just can always put that other one on the bottom because there is something on the bottom of this that I'd quite like to hide. So just kind of measuring that up. Fine. Let's turn that round and put it that way. There we go. That's okay. What do you think? And as I say, it was 3 pairs of socks. So I'm just going to pop, I think, that on the bottom because that looks quite nice. I might just give this a cut because I think it's a bit too long. Let's just see now. Yeah, that's better. So this is also, I'm managing to use up a lot of my patterned paper that I've still got from, like, this is Stamping Up. No, this one isn't Stamping Up. This is from, I think, just the Range or Hobbycraft. I have had it for a fair few years now. So it's good to actually finally use the pad up. You have to cut that a bit as well because it's not 100% correct. So that's how it goes on. Now I still need a couple of bits on the end here. So we'll just take that off just now. We'll just give that a press down. So I've got a bit for this end, I think. So I've cut that too big as well. What I could do actually is just do it that side. So let's just cut this a bit. It's a wee bit too. Hopefully it's cutting it straight. That's the thing. Probably isn't straight. It looks a bit bending there. Let's see. Yeah, that's a wee bit better. So let's just cut the other one the same. And then we can stick those on the end and I can pop those on. So that's there, roughly to there. So let's move that to the side. And we can put these on just with the blue. We can get them apart. So yeah, that should be okay. I have got another couple of boxes I'm going to do this with as well. I had got for Christmas gifts, and they're quite sturdy boxes like these ones. So we'll just try and get that. Oh. I have to cut that wee bit as well. Let's just cut that bit off there. Fine. Better. And then this side as well. Need a wee trim down here. That one. Fine. That's the lid kind of more or less done. So we need to pop a couple of bits on here. So I'm thinking I might just do that. So I'm just going to cut the edges off these ones. So I've got 3, but I only probably need 2, not 3. So I'm just going to chop that off, and we're just going to make that the same as the bottom. So we're just going to pop that onto here like that. So just kind of within that line area. Oh, put that off a bit, that's fine. And then we can go around to that back piece. Oh, I think I know why I cut 2, 3, because I could cut the other one in half. That's right, for the end. That's probably why. So, same thing. So, obviously, you can use any paper, pattern paper you like, or even your own. If you've made your own paper, absolutely use that. So, I've got these bits here. So, go to about there roughly. Oh. And then this piece here, I think we'll need a bigger bit because it's so roughly to here. Work and oh. Let's just pop that on to there like that. And notice that in my Tag Tuesday video, I'm really sorry folks, it's a bit out of screenshot, but I think that was just because I was in a hurry to make my tag before I went away. So apologies for that, that's all I can say. So then you've got that, and you've got that, and then this should just fit over, and you've got all bases covered. So I think that's turned out really nicely. So let's just put the forgotten the name of them, the eyelets in, and that's my eyelet box. So any other eyelets I get can housed in there. Now for the top, we are going to just add some decoration. So I said I had this stuff, so I thought what I might do now, I've got a wee bit left over here, so I'm thinking if I just cut a circle out, and I'm going to just, not that way, put it on top there, and then I'm going to just add some bits to it. So let's just see what there is. So there's some lovely wee bits. There's that bit, that's gorgeous, and that bit. I used to have these as well. They're nice. There's another one there, and there's that wee sort of rose, which is lovely. And then there's these lovely sort of resin type flowers as well. So let's just pop this on the top. Just pop that there. I mean, it could go that way, you know. Let's move that a bit, and it's still a bit wet. That's fine. I could actually just go up that way. So let's see what we've got. We've got one that's a kind of bluey colour. So let's just make a wee. Oh, that fell in there. We'll just leave it there because it's fell in there. And then we've got these kind of. These are dinky. I like these. Just make a wee kind of topper for this. There's another kind of purpley one. Just pop there. I like these ones, they are nice. Diddly-dee. I wonder if we could just that one. No, I don't want to. Let me see. Maybe just one more, or a couple more. One more there, something. I'll try one of these lighter ones. Oh, they're so small. Maybe it would be easier if I just put the glue on there and stuck this on top. That would be easier, wouldn't it? And there's another one which I can just put up there. Pretty. Probably should have moved these round a bit. Could have that one there and that one there maybe. Just gives it a bit more of a might put one up there as well. I think that's all I'm going to use. I think I could put one more, I suppose. No, that's all I'm going to use. So, I think that is me done. I think that's my little box for keeping my eyelets in. So, hope you've enjoyed watching. As always, do let me know your thoughts. And do check out Andrea the Cumbrian Crafter. She does some lovely, lovely, fantastic projects. And thank you so much for watching. Just give it a wee open again. Okay, so there we go. So bye for now. See you in the next video. Bye.